last fight out, obviously not the result you wanted, but talk about being back in there. Did it feel good at least to be back in there?
No, it felt, good to do it again. Although it was really weird to go through that process. I thinking a lot about what happened the time before that when I was on the medication that was like messing up my head, and it was really hard to just get the focus I needed. So I didn't get the result, and it was really disappointing. And if you ask me, I didn't lose because he's a better fighter. He was a better fighter that night, but he fought me on a night where I was not myself, and I was thinking about an awful lot of things that you normally don't think about. Like, I was listening to my body in the past. The thing I was always afraid of, like, I was not afraid to fight. Everybody knows that. I was afraid to get tired because my body would break down at a point where, I would just feel like, there's no fun of being in there and being that tired. So
now that you've been in there again, do you think that'll change the next time out? Did you get, even though you didn't get the result you wanted, did you at least get a feel to know, okay, hold on, I'm gonna be okay?
No, for sure, and in the warming up and everything went great, but I kept on thinking about what happened the last time and kept on like comparing about what happened at that moment. We're this far out before the fight, and I was like, yeah, I feel really good, and warming up was perfect. Get tired. I was in great shape. So, but I was still thinking in the fight, thinking instead of fighting. So it was really disappointing. But in my opinion, I just turned 27. I got time, and I just the only thing for me to do now is get back in there and show that I still got it and still one of the best in the world. So, and I believe I'm gonna do that the next time. So, especially making this change, I feel amazing.
How do you get past that? Are you talking to anybody? Are you working on it? How do you get past it so that you go, because you can't think in a fight?
No, I know it's, I tried everything. I had a mental coach there, just not only for me, but also for the UFC to show that I was really trying everything I could possibly do to, make sure that the thing that happened won't happen again. And well, it was because of the medication, and of course an awful lot happened, but I felt great before the fight going in, and my body felt great during the fight, but I was still doubting, should I go like try and scramble up or just stay on my back, and that's where Alistair caught me. I was like, should I just kick him away and scramble up? But then he had that guillotine, and like I was just thinking too much, like way too much, and just getting back in there, although what I said, the medication was the biggest part, I still had like a little bit of a question in my head. Am I going to be able to get back in there, or is it going to happen again, or is this just, it's a crazy situation? But no, I feel great, and I believe that I'm going to put down a 1L performance the next time.
Can you give us a health update? What is going on? What's the latest development in the whole process?
Everything's good. I'm still on medication for the blood pressure. That's what I'm gonna have to keep on doing because my blood pressure in training goes up. That comes along with being a professional athlete and doing a sport as explosive as it is, as we're doing. And I'm gonna have to keep on taking that until they're ever gonna do surgery at one point in my life, but it's gonna be like when I'm 50, something like that. So everything is good. I feel great, and I do great in here with some of the top guys in the world, so no worries about that.
I was gonna say, there's always gonna be people that are like, gosh, at 27, is his career over? But you're saying there's no risk of that.
No, it's there's something different in my heart, but it's not stopping me from doing what I do very good. And I was very high in the rankings at a point where my heart was only working at 60%. So now that it's working at, I got about 90% output instead of 60. So that's a big difference for me.
Talk about the change. Are you a black zillion now?
I feel like a black zillion. Yeah, I've been here the last 6 weeks, and I love it. I love the training. I love Florida. I love everything about it. So it's been. I could not have made a better choice in that. And I wanted to make a change like right after the fight with Stipe. I was already training in the U.S. a little bit, but after that, an awful lot happened. Why I didn't want to leave Holland at that point, and now I finally did, and finally feels really good to be here. So.
Is it just Henry that makes it easy for you, or is it the team? What is it?
Well, Henry, it's a Dutch connection, so that's good. And Henry has known my coach in Holland for 20-25 years, so that's good. That helps. And everybody has just been very welcoming, and it's been great to work at my weaknesses here, and especially the wrestling. Like if I pick that up, then that's the thing that's missing in my game, and if I pick that up, that's it's going to be scary for the rest of the division. So.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have a target date in mind? I mean, I know we don't have an announcement yet. Are you eyeing a date or a name or anything at all?
No, I'm training now, and I could be ready in like 2 months, ready to fight. But we'll see what the UFC is gonna do. We're working on something. I think the fans will like it, so it's gonna be good.
So maybe some news pretty quickly then.
I think that there's gonna be some big news really fast. So.
Very nice. And I guess last thing I have for you is, what can we expect to see different? I mean, what do you think we'll see different the next time you fight?
Well, I just, the fight with Alistair is not an example of what I can do in there. It's not the fighter I am. So if people think that that's where I'm at right now, then they're mistaken, because I'm coming back. I'm going to be the best Stefan Struve they've ever seen. Not as good as I was when I beat Stipe Miocic, even better, because I got wrestling and I got a new team. I got sparring with the best guys in the world. And in Holland, I was always one of the top guys, and yeah, still I'm one of the top guys here. But I'm sparring with Rumble, Mitrione. I got a ton of big guys, and just to test me every single day instead of testing me in the fight. So it's gonna pay off for sure. So.